So, welcome everybody. I hope you will understand my English. My Russian is not that good enough to present. So, today I'm going to speak about the 10 commandments for working global. It's basically based on my experience and several other experiences on remote work. I will talk about my company, my experience a little, and you will understand the context. So, I'm not here to give education, okay? So, I'm not a teacher, and I hope that you will not sleep during the presentation. It's not allowed. And about Wix, my company. So, Wix is a pure internet company. We have adding over 1 million users every month. We have a lot of subscription, 63 premium subscription from free traffic. 190 countries we cover the globe, and most of our subscription are SMB, small medium businesses. Okay, and okay. My mistake? Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Wix Ukraine. So, in Ukraine we are active for 3 years now. We started a small office, we're now 50 people. We're moving now these days to a new office, you're welcome to visit. And in Ukraine, actually, we have 500,000 users on our websites, and about 5,000 paying out of them, because we offer a free platform. Okay, this is the update, and it's changing every day. So about Ukraine and Israel, some facts. I found 3 major elements about Ukraine and Israel. So, beautiful girls we also have, not only in Ukraine, okay? And here on the left is Ukrainian, but on the right you see Bar Rafaeli. She was a girlfriend of Leonardo DiCaprio. And the other one, Gal Gadot, is playing in Fast and Furious and in Wonder Woman, so very famous in our small country. The sun in Israel and Ukraine is also something that we are proud and probably here as well in the summer. But unfortunately, we both share war situation in Ukraine and Israel. Okay, so we're more advanced in this, unfortunately. Okay, some dangerous things about countries.
Indeed, Israel can be a dangerous place. If you thought you knew all about Israel, think again.
Okay, so this is the first commandment. Try to avoid dangerous countries. Okay. Second one is network. Okay, this one, you know who's this one? This is you when you enter a network event or a conference. You look like this small chicken inside the egg. You don't want to speak to anyone. You're afraid. Okay? But you have to step outside of this small egg and present to people, be nice to people and talk to them. It's very important core of our work in IT mainly, but not only. Okay? And in networking, they teach in the networking course, if someone took, they tell you to ask the first question, how can I help you? Okay? This is wrong. Don't ask someone, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Just be yourself. It's most important. Okay. This is another
Applicants for this
thing about how to be yourself.
Come in. Come and sit down. Good. Would you mind just standing up again for 1 moment? Take a seat. Take a seat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Tell me, why
Why do you say good morning when you know perfectly well it's afternoon?
Well, you said good morning.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Good evening.
Bye.
No. Aren't you going to ask me why I rang the bell?
Why did you ring the bell?
Why do you think I rang the bell? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I'm too late.
Good night. Ding, 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 ding. Good night. Ding, 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 ding.
It is the interview for the management training course, is it?
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, I don't think I'm doing very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know.
Do you say it because you didn't know?
Well,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Oh, I didn't think I did that then.
Well, I don't know.
Aren't you curious?
Well, yes.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Well, what?
Your name, please, your name.
David.
David. Shaw?
Oh, yes.
David Shaw.
No, Thomas.
Thomas Shaw.
No, David Thomas. Oh, no, we're back to that again. I don't know what to do when you do that.
Well, do something. Good night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Very good. Good indeed. Right, outstanding. Right, ready now. Right, once more. Good night. Ding, 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 ding. You've got very good marks.
Well, I don't care. I want to know what's going on. I think you're deliberately trying to humiliate me. Well, I'm going straight out. I'm going to tell the police exactly what you do to people. And I'm going to make sure that you never do this again. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Very good marks.
Oh, well, do I get the job?
Well, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid all the vacancies were filled several weeks ago.
So, you need to be yourself, as I said. Collaboration. So, on the left side, you see a food factory. What I'm talking about collaboration is that usually when we work global, we work in remote offices or remote teams, and it's very important not to make the food factory shop that you send something, some meat to some box and get a return. Okay? It's important to collaborate, to share, to visit, and to meet as much as possible. Okay? Again, every slide here can be a whole presentation. I don't have the time to expand more. Just give you the tips. Company DNA. Okay, this is important to understand about the change or the different types of companies. So I took Israel, for example. The DNA in Israel, people are very close, they speak very close and very intimate. Okay? And if you work with Israelis, or if you work to Americans or Japanese, each one will work and will be different. Another thing is the army service. In Israel it's very fundamental, so people keep connection from the army until the end of life. Okay, and it's basically impact their life and impact their network and where they live with and so on. We won't take action now. This is important. In Israel, everything must be now and must be also done at the spot. Okay? But on the other hand, People are very friendly and warm. You see here, this is the Israeli football team giving warm sweatshirts to the Ukrainian children standing in the wet in the game between Israel and Ukraine last winter. To bridge the cultural gap, very important. So those two samples is from my experience. The first one on the right is the guy that is collecting tomatoes in Bulgaria. So I was running this team in Bulgaria, and I remember when we had an unfortunate cut-off team, I had to speak to the people and speak to the other people that didn't leave the company. I had to stay and tell them that they choose IT business, computer science, and so on. It's very good, and they're not. If they want something more stable, they can go and collect tomatoes and work in the agriculture. I thought it's a nice experience, a nice metaphor, but it was very unfortunate. People didn't forget this for a long time. How did I humiliate them, compare the top senior developers to people that work in agriculture? Okay, so this is wrong. And here on the left you see this clock about time. So here, for example, people set the time for a meeting. It could be 10 and 10 minutes meeting. People need to be on time. In Israel, usually people bend the edges and they say, let's meet around 10. So it could be 10, it could be 10:15, it could be 10:30. Nobody will be angry if you didn't show up to the meeting. Okay? It's normal. This is about effective team player.
No, wait, let's see. And the lyrics they sang. No way.
Okay, so you understand this, right? You need to be an effective team player, not just play as a team. Okay, you need to take action, you need to be a big head and to involve, you need to take care. Especially again, when you work remotely, it's much more difficult. Please learn English. The people here, they have better English, but from our experience, we know that English is a big gap in Ukraine. So when you come back to your companies, make the influence, and please get an English teacher, speak as much as possible English. It's very important, and we lose very good people as a global companies because people doesn't understand enough English. Okay, it's important. The big head, I call it. Okay, so this is the baby that says I want to be entrepreneur when I get older. Okay, but basically we call it the big head in Israel. Okay, and the big head meaning that you want to do everything, you want to be entrepreneur, you want to develop. Not everyone can do that. Okay, but it's good attitude to give ideas, to present your way, and so on. Don't just hear. You know, people want to listen to you even if you ask dumb questions. And hard working. Okay, so basically, hard working is very important, and I'm talking, for example, on the issue of extra time and extra work. Okay, in our company, people know that that we require people to work not necessarily from 9 till 5. It could be after, it could be before, it could be weekends. But on the other hand, if you want to take some time off, you can do that without any problem. I think this is the right way to do it. Okay, to combine between the hard work and the real needs of the people. Okay, and fun. Okay, this is the 11th commitment. You have to have fun in your company. You have to enjoy the work, party, get weekends, get Fridays off. You know. Build something around it, not only work. In case you come to Israel, of course you're welcome. You want to say directly what you want. Don't go around and around. People want directness. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask. And say, I don't know, it's also okay. No problem at all. Don't be afraid. Try to enjoy and make friends and come to visit us in our office in Tel Aviv. Okay, now I want the other movie, please. I prepared something only recently. I hope that you will like it. No, before this. Here's another file. It's a separate file. It wasn't. Sorry, technical issues. So open that. Okay, so until we have the film, any questions about remote work, about global? Because the film that I want to show you is inspiring and something I like different, but it wasn't. Yes?
I always was interested if I have a co-creator who is much more experienced than me, but I really need this person's help, but he's very rude, he's impolite, and he's helping me. But one day he's asking me for help. What should I do? Not to help this person if he's rude.
Basically, it's a good question, not necessarily related to what I said, but in general, I think that you need to be not to be, we call it, be smart, don't be right. Okay? Be the smart person. If you want to be smart, and if you want to help someone, you will break all the resistance immediately, because he's not ready. He's ready for you to fight back. Okay? When he asks a question. But if you say, oh, of course, I have the answer, let me help you, and so on, it will be, breaking everything that he understands. It will be the best solution.
Sorry, can you please tell a little bit about your company, what actually your company is doing?
Yes, okay. So about Wix, what we do is we create a platform for websites. A platform to enable you create a website. Okay? The website, it could be a very representative one page about yourself, and it could be a hotel reservation system. So we serve the SMB, small medium business section, and it goes from all the type of businesses, like photographers, like architects, like hotels, lawyers, any type of small medium business that wish to have a website for free, and we can add it. We also have around 200 applications inside the website to support it, to support the users of the website.
But so all your staff are working in your office?
Yes, all our stuff is under our system. It's under our system.
Remotely only with the business, with the partners?
We work with partners. We encourage partners to work with our upmarket. We have applications that can be integrated into our system, and we encourage any company with an ID or it could be one developer, it could be a group of developers to add more applications into that. And it's a good exposure to many users.
I'm sorry, what do you think about the possibility of remote working on the electronic education, on online education, because the offline contact in this sphere is very important. The feedback is most important for this sphere.
You're right. So this issue of remote e-learning is known for years. It didn't start now. For years it's happening, but eventually I didn't see a major success in that. I think that study needs to be face-to-face eventually. I mean, you can do e-learning for stuff, but look at the real usage of this type of work is not really, it's not booming, okay? Why? Because people, they want to hear the teacher, want to see the teacher. It's not like remote work of code. Okay, now we can code together, we can use the internet, we can use Skype, we have systems to collaborate. Okay, but when you study, it's different. From my perspective, I think that okay, let's separate. Let's say soft skills can be taught remotely, but mathematics, physics, I don't think so.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Technical team? No? Can we connect my computer? You want to connect my computer? I just need the voice. But here, it's a movie. Simple movie. It's fine. It's ABS. For the good questions, we give t-shirts. So, who else had a question there? And one more for the good question, if you have. Come on. Okay. Yes.
I'm going to enlarge
You want a t-shirt?
Yeah, no, I'd like to ask the question. I'm going to enlarge your offices in Ukraine.
Yes, okay.
For product team, maybe.
When people ask me if I'm not afraid to come to Ukraine, all the time. And I tell them, look, I'm coming to the street, I don't feel anything. I think Dnipropetrovsk specifically is the most secure place in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Really. But yes, we are running, we are growing all the time. Now we face some issues, I think, because of this situation. There's some overall stack of people that doesn't want to leave their previous work. It's normal, but definitely we're planning to grow and double ourselves. And we don't see, as I try to give you this pointers, that we don't see this office as some kind of external work, some deserted place. We give here really a core of the product is developed here, of the people. So it's really, I think, a good example of how to build integrated teams, how to build a real team extension. Okay, so let's see, final, if not good. Okay, we'll skip it, unfortunately. It was a nice movie, but we'll skip it. I will maybe upload it later to YouTube or something. Yeah, I wanted to show you a movie about the President of Israel, something really nice and inspiring that was published last week, and made subtitles in Russian also to understand. So we'll skip it, and we'll send you the link later. Okay, so thank you very much for your time.
follow us to the launch zone. Раз. А сейчас мы хотим провести небольшой розыгрыш подарков от учебного центра Skills. Розыгрыш будет проходить в форме лотереи. Я бы хотела пригласить на сцену представителя учебного центра Skills Ольгу Семчак. Ольга, давайте вы будете тянуть имена счастливчиков, а я буду объявлять, что они выиграют. Итак, разыгрывается бесплатное участие на курс SQL за 8 часов. Свернер Людмила. Попов Алексей. Вы выигрываете бесплатное участие в курсе SQL за 8 часов. Бесплатное участие в курс Diving into Java. Александр Лекарпенко. Бесплатное участие на курс Diving into .NET Platform. Ангелина Хрипунова. Ангелина Хрипунова.
Она вышла, я могу передать.
Еще один сертификат на бесплатное участие в курсе Diving into .NET Platform. Максим Подлесный. София Ровная. Александр Нагорный. Татьяна Карпенко. Дарья Коряка. Валерий Васильков. Бесплатное участие на курс Diving into Software Testing. Алексей Романюха.
Я его могу передать.
Серьезно? Да. Ну, тогда передавай. Бесплатное участие на курс Diving into Scrum. Роман Лучков. Руслана Ровная. Юрий Сашевский. Владимир Краковецкий. Александра Сераус. Вкусный кот. Колосветов Ярослав. Юрий Соленков. Бесплатное участие на курс Diving into Scrum 2. Татьяна Кудрявцева. Сертификат на скидку на тренинг Effective Team Leader. Игорь Антонюк. Валентин Гладкий. Игорь Целуйко. Владимир Дыбенко. Дмитрий Мешков.
А вы только имена называйте, тогда больше.
Дмитрий Панченко.
Дмитрий Панченко. Ольга Рукшина. Алина Плотницкая.
Светлана Хлынцева.
Светлана Хлынцева. Владетель.
Александр Холодов.
Александр Холодов.
Сергей Евдокименко.
Сергей Евдокименко. Сергей Евдокименко. Вы выиграли скидку.
Татьяна Артеменко. Я могу.
Сертификат на скидку на тренинг Effective Team Leader.
Виталий Гебрин.
Виталий Гебрин.
Антон Мансюк.
Антон Мацюк.
Есть?
Сертификат на скидку на тренинг Effective Team Leadership.
Никита Бунчук.
Никита Бунчук. Владимир Хворостянкин. Марина Прудка. И еще один сертификат на скидку на тренинг Effective Team Leader.
Иван Сметлина.
Иван Дмитрина. Так надо, и кофе успел, и скидку получить. И теперь мы разыгрываем сертификат на скидку 50% на курс автоматизации тестирования ПО.
Василий Балабанов.
Василий Балабанов.
Давайте возьму за него.
А вы серьезно?
Да, честно, я на пасе.
И еще один сертификат на скидку 50% на курс автоматизации тестирования ПО.
Олег Мохов.
Олег Мохов. Мохов. Сергей Весенко. Еще один сертификат на скидку на курс автоматизации тестирования ПО. Александр Сень. Любовь Колдина. Сертификат на скидку на курс автоматизации тестирования ПО. Михаил Крамаренко. Евгений Щерба. Александр Муха. Вам сегодня везет. Автоматизация тестирования Поздравляем победителей. На следующем розыгрыше призов от наших спонсоров мы будем разыгрывать очень экстремальные призы. Советую быть в зале.